Yo, what is up, YouTube,
MLB
man?
The Show's
Happy
coverage of Major League
Tuesday.
Baseball brings us to the great
I
state
mean
of
Wednesday,
Florida
my
and
bad.
Marlins
My
Park
bad.
in Miami tonight. Game 2 of this
Got my days all mixed up. School starting tomorrow.
Jose
Tear
Arena
drops.
is on the
But that
mound
don't
for
matter right
game
now.
2.
We're
Dan
focused on
Plesac,
our
what do you
100th
got?
win, man.
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one.
Yesterday,
How
I
about
lost
this
the
guy
game
on the
for all
year
this
as a
Chapman.
starting pitcher?
Very sad way to
right down the
300
pipe.
against this
very
guy.
sad way
He's
to
gonna
end
have to
yesterday's
change
game, but
something, or he won't be
today we
pitching
gotta
very long
be
in this
focused
league.
on that 100th win. We got the
I mean,
best
an
pitcher
absolute
probably in our
bullet
starting
line drive on the
rotation
first pitch of the
in
game.
Walker
I
Buehler.
always
We
wonder
got Max
how
Muncy in
many
the lineup
pitchers
starting
go
at
so
second
fast
base
to
because Corey
frustrate
Seager,
the living heck out of you.
he's
Because if I'm
rusting
leading off and I
today.
never did it in my career,
This
I'd
season's
be
struggling
pulling
too,
the
so I'd
trigger
rather have Max Muncy try
every
and break out of his
pitch.
struggle.
That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they were finally able to snap that long losing streak last time out. A rare bright spot in what's been a horribly difficult stretch.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They called the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment?
You better jump.
But he'll hardly need
I
to
thought
move
I was
on
gonna
the
gap
line.
it.
If that was in the
Ball
gap,
in
we
for
were
the first
scoring.
down. Time now to
we
check
had
out
that
the
all
lineup
worked
for the
out.
visiting
It's like
Dodgers.
pick
Who are you
up.
focused on, Dan, please?
All right, here comes Bellinger. Leads third in the National League in bombs.
He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number.
All one and
When you
Jock.
hit over 300
Too easy
for a
in the
season,
second. Too
you've
easy.
got plenty to be
We'll
proud
take
of.
our
Now
advance,
we'll see if
man.
he can keep it up over the rest of the
13
year.
game hitting streak for Bellinger. Trying to make it 14 with a 2-run home run.
They look nice.
Yeah.
On lefties, he likes working the outside of the plate. I've noticed.
1-1.
Hit the target, but this
2-1.
is low. 2-1.
Good thing Frankie notices that stuff early in the games. Like now I know, like outside.
Yeah.
He's falling
Are you on
behind
lefties,
now,
he
3-1.
loves working outside.
You would think
No,
in this
but don't be afraid if
situation,
he
maybe
comes
with a
inside,
base
you know,
open, he'd just
just
pitch
switch it
around
up.
him and put him on first.
Jeez, look
But
at
not
that.
with the guy in the
outside.
on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Hard hit
Oh
ball
my
to short.
goodness. This is frustrating.
And the off-balance throw
I
beats
couldn't
him
go.
at
I
first,
couldn't
and
go.
that's
Because
a
he would have
tough
went
play.
to third.
So here's the cleanup
Here
hitter,
goes
Justin
Timmy
Turner.
Turner.
Runner in scoring position with
One is
Cigar.
Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. And this one gets away.
Too easy for Jock.
And he sails it
Oh,
over.
go! That move 1-0 Dodgers.
Yes.
What a way to start the score.
Yes.
I don't know why he threw it. Like, bro, as a catcher, what are you doing throwing?
I'm just happy because, bro, we wait on that and wait for the overthrow. We never
And boy,
get the
was he ever
overthrow.
fooled on that
Yeah,
pitch.
no,
And then we
bro.
finally get it
0-2 now.
for touchdown.
Usually you see
Oh,
chases
my
outside the
God.
zone on off-speed stuff.
That
like
felt
sliders,
really good.
breaking balls,
Finally
and
something
changeups.
goes our way.
But to chase a fastball that
Like,
far outside
nothing
the
ever
zone,
happens. Like,
And
we
we'll
always
have to
try and
leave it there
steal.
as the play is made here
try
to
and-
end the inning. So one run on one hit, one Marlin error, and no one left on base. On
We
now to
try
the
and do
bottom.
like a bunch of stuff. We try and make them overthrow it, and about time
Now
it
to the
works.
plate, Miguel
Here goes
Rojas.
Miguel
He'll lead
Rojas,
things
Frankie
off here in the
pitching
bottom
to
half of
Buehler.
the first.
Cy Young Buehler.
As it's already 1-0 in this game.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Dan D. you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been
100
playing
win
really
today.
well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to
Easy
jump
out.
out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early
Rush.
offensive, almost ambush-like approaches
And
to
here
their
comes
at-bats.
Sierra, 99 speed. Watch
Time
him
now
get
for a
ready.
glance
Yeah,
at the
watch him out
Marlins
for that
lineup
ball.
card in this
That
one.
guy's a
Mark,
sneaker.
what's your take
He
on him
sees
against
that
one of the
every
best
time.
starters in the
Yeah.
game?
This
He's
team
like,
does
I'll
it a
take a
little
hat.
bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways.
Right,
they got guys with great approaches,
Catch
and they
it.
try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things.
Oh,
This is hit the other way out
Easy
toward
play
left
for
field.
Peterson.
Peterson has a read on it.
Peterson's like,
He
yeah,
hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
And here comes
So striding forward
Yeah,
now,
that's the
Starlin
crazy thing. At the
Castro.
trade deadline, I
Get
thought
on
they'd
base
trade
and keep
Starlin
this first
Castro.
inning
I thought
alive.
they'd trade Rafael
Fastball
Devers.
taken, but
And they
that
never
gets
made
the
a
zone
move.
for a
Like,
strike.
those are your top two players. You should be making moves. Trying to get more talent.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2.
Night.
He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Strike them now. Starlin Castro
Nothing
can't
doing
believe
here
it, but we can.
Night.
And here
That'll
comes
bring in
Austin
Austin
Barnes.
Barnes.
Hitting
He had a couple of
335.
hits in that ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's
It's been a
0-1.
long time since
Little
Austin Barnes
hesitation right
has
there
hit
by
a
the
dinger.
batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting
Yeah.
on something else.
Behind 0-2 now.
So 2 on Barnes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Oh,
This is hit high in the air out toward
that
left center.
is out of. Oh yeah.
Sierra is in retreat as he
killed that
pulls it
ball.
in for the first
I
down.
thought, I was like, wait.
How long is it out there? Fucking you see.
In now, Alex Verdugo.
Verdugo. Doogie. Don't let the kid get hot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Slow roller down the third
Bunt.
baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Down the third
That's a.
baseline.
Oh, no way. Yeah, no way.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knob.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that
1-1
one, and
Taylor
it's
with that
even 1-1.
frickin' slider.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's
Hard
fouled
time
off to
seeing
the
ball
right.
for some reason.
Verdugo, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to first.
About
Don't
to
want
put
to
my
forget about
Oakleys
it.
on so I can see the ball middle.
It's tough with that dome open.
Yeah, the top of this guy don't.
Sharp ground ball to third.
Wow, right past
He gets
Rafael
dirty,
Devers.
but he can't make the play.
Great job
It's a
right there
base
from
hit.
Chris Taylor.
You don't see that too much in today's game.
That
Most
was a
guys,
good-
it doesn't matter what the
that's a
count
good
is,
sign
they're
for
looking to
Taylor.
line 'em. Drive the ball
And
out
here
of the
comes
ballpark.
Crawford
Not
hitting
the
eight.
case here.
He's been
Good
struggling,
two-strike
so.
adjustment, able to punch a
Little
ground ball through a
demotion.
hole for a single.
And a dive, but he's back.
Maybe if I could run on this inaccurate catcher. Right away.
Now a spin and another
Because
throw
he's
back to
inaccurate.
second. Keeping
Yeah.
particularly close tabs on it.
That was quick into the game, you know. Jock just gets on real quick, does a little something, something.
Here's the shortstop,
Wild
Brandon
pitch.
Crawford.
Whoa!
He gets one on a line to left field.
Oh, no,
and
no,
that'll
turn
get
around,
down
get
in
him,
front
get
of
him.
Granderson for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield
That
will
was a
get
tough
him.
one to
How
judge,
slow
yeah.
can you be?
Rather be safe than sorry. We're good.
The pitcher, number 21.
I'm just,
Digging
I
in,
just judged
Walker
it.
Buehler. Two's all
I
over
just
the
didn't
place.
think that was
2 on,
dropping
2 out,
it.
and of course here in inning number 2.
Well, bro, if that would got past him.
On to first,
Alright.
and
It's
the
tough
Dodgers
when the
come
pitcher
up with
stops
nothing.
moves. That's why, like, the DH.
Frankie's an AL guy,
Rafael Devers,
and
the next
like
to bat.
now that I'm
Was a
sitting
two-hit
here
effort
playing,
for him,
like,
including a home
I've
run
been
in
in
last
those
night's
moments.
game.
year
Hard
where
liner to center
I
field.
need a
Taylor
power
is
bat, but
there,
here
and he
comes
has
my
it for the first
picture.
In the second inning.
Like, it's a struggle. I really think the
So
NL
one away here with the bases
switch
empty, and up next will be the
the
big
DH.
catcher Jorge
That
Alfaro.
would be awesome.
like
Either
then
one
Low
way
with
or
the
the other.
fastball
Yeah,
here
either you
in the
either
dirt
have
even. It's
both
ball one.
pitchers hit or both
Dodgers
pitchers.
have the early
Because,
1-0
come on.
advantage as we play the second. Ball two now.
That one missed, but if it's
That's
a strike,
crazy coming
I
to
don't
that
know how
conclusion.
you get the
There's
barrel of
not.
that pitch. You
Two
have to
people on
really
bag
be
and
sitting
then
on it
yeah,
to hit a
pitcher
fastball
comes
coming in
out.
that hard on the
What do
inside
you
part of the
expect?
plate.
unless I make my pitchers hitting a 99, then like it's like we already got that.
And
DH.
this one's going to bounce up to the plate.
Maybe that's what
Easy
you do.
take there. It's
Yeah.
3-1 now.
Or just at least like 50% to give him a chance.
Yeah.
Full count now.
Rather than none.
Yeah.
3-2 to Alfaro.
Line to the right side.
Easy
But
play
this will
for
hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Yeah, you guys comment down below. I want you guys. I want you guys' opinion. Do I up?
Trying to make something
the
happen. Two
pitchers
gone in the
hitting?
bottom of the second.
Because like it's kind of
Oh, and that
ridiculous.
one slung through
Like,
the
what do you
strike
do?
zone that
Two
time
men
at
on,
98.
2 outs, and your
0-1.
pitcher's up.
Yeah,
What do you do?
try and
This one's down to third.
easy play for
Throw to
Turner.
first
It's a
to get him
1-3
easily, and
inning
the
for the
side is
Dodgers.
retired. Miami down in.
Yes, sir.
Let's get these guys going.
And here comes young Jock.
Driving in once
single
again,
in the first.
Jock Peterson. He reached
And a
on a
run.
single in his first try.
Boom!
High in the air out,
Out
to
of
right
my
field.
park!
Is under it. He's got it one away.
I hooked up Frankie like.
I just feel like I get such good wood on it.
So the base is empty here with
Wait,
one
bro, I
away.
feel like we all
Now
get
bring up the
good
left-handed
like
hitter,
swings,
Max
but
Muncy.
just nothing's working. Come on, Max.
Munching on them. I'm Max Munching.
Max Muncy on Sunday had a walk-off home run,
Wind-up,
so
and
he's
the
kind of
0-1.
coming into this game with some momentum.
Good hard
Yeah,
slider there, but
I
it
made
runs
him curve
away.
it
It's a
around
ball
the
and a
left
strike.
foul pole.
Bases
That
are
was
empty,
beautiful.
one man out.
We
bro.
did not know what was happening.
Now Muncy
Oh,
with a swing and
Gonzo.
That's gone, baby.
Going back on it.
Let's go, 2-0. Thank you to Max
He's a
Muncy.
home run king right
I think
now.
if
That's
this
his
pitch would have
11th
been
one
a
on the
little higher
season.
and in on his hands, it
Two-game
would have been
home run
effective.
streak.
Yeah,
But
when he
left
plays,
this one
yeah.
belt high.
109.
Big mistake. He's a guy that
Boom!
will feast on belt high
Bellinger
pitches
speeding
on the
it
inner
up.
half, which is pretty obvious now.
Throw on to first, two gone.
Belly. It's his 13-game hitting streak on the line.
Next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Justin Turner. He
Good
flew
hit,
out
bro.
in his
Yeah,
last
I'm
at-bat.
excited. I wanted to
Almost,
follow
Matty.
you.
Almost went deep his last
I
eight.
tried
He
to do it
certainly
again. I was
just
like,
missed it.
swing
With
for the
this guy's
fences
big
with
power,
Turner.
he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and
Max
get on
Muncy
something
took that
and
baby
drive
for
it
a
out of the
ride.
yard this season.
Now that's
Hard
gonna be
hit ball
the
to second.
last out of this
Backhanded.
inning, but we
Throw
score
in
a
the
run.
dirt, but a good scoop at
After
first
Max
saves
Muncy
an error
puts
as
one
the
in the
side is
stands
retired.
for these
One
fans.
for the Dodgers on the solo home
Boom,
run.
That was
bro.
beautiful.
109 off the
Welcome
bat.
back as the
Oh.
Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored. And a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place.
Strike one.
He went on to say, it's probably the #1 problem we have to address going forward.
Count the
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Charging the mound.
Pulls this one into the air, out
Easy
into
play.
right field. Verdugo is there, one away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league
Gabby
leaders
Guerrero
in
hit a
games
home run
won
off the
this
first on
season.
the-
And as you
Oh,
can
no.
see there, he in fact leads the
I know.
NL in that
Reason.
category. Gabby Guerrero is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Yeah.
That's one that's like 10%.
Off the plate and in,
Right?
it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, good inside
he has like
fastball right there.
22
Trying to tie the hitter up,
I
trying to
think he hit
keep
one
him from
yesterday,
getting
right?
those
I
arms
think he
extended.
did.
A pitcher's pitch.
No, Rafael
balls and a
Devers hit
strike
one
to
yesterday,
count.
so.
Yeah, I'm talking real life though. There's like some guys who look just like this.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Cutter inside.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing.
Fastball
Hit him now,
that
Bo.
ran in and drilled him. The pitcher, Jose Arena, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the out.
I just make it.
Up next for the Marlins.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Give Austin Barnes a rep.
Now a good
Feel like
pitch
it's
around
been a
the
while
knees,
since
but
he's
it doesn't
throwing hard.
quite catch the
I
bottom of
know,
the zone.
but-
Down the first baseline, and he'll step on the
Easy
bag
play for
himself, and the
Bellinger.
inning is
baby.
We're on
Marlins
pace
lead
for about
1.
100
They
wins.
trail things here 2-0.
The catcher.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess
Time out
things
for
here.
Barnes.
And he chased it in the dirt. Alfaro corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Barnes is retired, and there's one away. One gone now in the Dodger fourth. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Frankie likes to call out a speed. Why? 71 speed?
So a runner at first with one out now. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile
Here
Chris
comes
Taylor.
Taylor 1 for 1.
Now a move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
At least the Marlins fans get to watch a good team play.
Facts.
And another throw over, keeping particularly
And the
close
Marlins
tabs
fans
on him.
are like, yeah, but we beat you
All
20,000. All 14.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, what a
First pitch hacking
What
here,
a
and that's the
pitch.
first strike.
A fast slider.
Taylor behind 0-2 the count. So back-to-back
Yeah,
sliders
pretty
for
much.
strikes. Does he come back with yet
Sliders,
another?
Taylor.
Normally
Like,
not a
go
good
to
pitching
strike
plan to
out
throw
pitch.
the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back to back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw
Angels
another
out.
one.
That's different. I was
Inside, as he might
expecting
be
like a
trying to
heater.
set him up here 1-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in.
92 to Verdugo.
Verdugo stands at first with one out.
Yes.
And a
Got
slider
away from the
bounces,
catcher.
and that'll
Easy.
get on by.
Oh.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the
I'm
throw.
ready now.
And forget about the double play
Frankie was
now as he'll
hoping
move
he'd
up to
just
second
chuck
here
that
on the
hit,
wild pitch.
that ball all the way into center.
And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there
Mind
as he
game.
steps out a
Definitely.
second time in the
You just gotta
AB.
pitch away, make him think about it. Okay,
Good swing. Staying on the slider.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul
They're
ball
going
as it
for it.
holds at 2-2.
He's a slider
And now
guy.
here's the third time he's stepped out. Talk about breaking up a guy's rhythm. Spinning a throw back to second. Runner back safely.
Oh, that was too close.
Another 2-2 offering.
Good
And
on.
he takes ball 3, so it's a full count
Working
now.
this little baby.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that
Good
pitch work, battling
freaking
it out.
take.
And that misses.
What a
ball
take from
4,
Chris
so it's
Taylor and
first and
Hickens
second
Crawford.
now with only 1 away. 2 on here with 1 man out. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Safe.
And they got it.
got me. Oh my God.
2 outs now. That's alright. That's alright. What happens? Crawford's gonna come
First
up
pitch
to him.
coming, here it is. And this will be fouled away.
Okay.
He's going.
Big
One,
one.
here's the pitch.
Pitch out. Safe at second.
And they'll
Oh.
nail him
Oh,
at second on a
BS.
Alright, at least Brandon Crawford's up next.
Replay.
leading off the inning. Magnera Sierra. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages, and this one
33
they're only
pitches
down
for
by a
Buehler.
couple of runs.
Good.
But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a line drive. But this
Oh,
out
thank you,
there at
Crawford.
shortstop for the first out.
Crawford has short.
Ready now for the Marlins. Starlin
Seeker's just
Castro,
watching,
0 for 1
thinking
after
about
he
his
took
life.
a look at strike 3 in his
Let him
first plate
reflect.
appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Snatched out of midair at first
go.
base for
Play
route
for
number 2.
Bellinger over there.
So bases are empty
Rafael
here.
Devers
Looks are
0 for
gone.
1.
And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail
Alright, here we go.
into the
Crawford.
box now. Brandon Crawford. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
I think he's trying to do another pitch out.
Yeah, he's always going outside.
A bounce to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitch, number 21.
Now at the plate, Walker
Go,
Buehler. He
Buehler.
got on top of one. It was a ground out
Buehler.
victim last time. A windup and the 0-1. Not the best change up there, an easy take. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
I try to work him.
Here's Jock Peterson.
The 1
now.
for 2,
A hit in
Jock
2
Peterson.
tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's
that's
going to
some
wind up
insurance
hooking
right now.
just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. There's the fastball
Damn,
that gets
he
the
just,
lower
like,
part
took
of the
it for a
zone
ride.
called for a strike.
Puts him right
This
back in
guy's
your
pitching
house.
really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning,
a little bit.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is
Time to work a little.
Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Shut up.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch
I
up
don't
with
know why he
manager
puts
Don
a skip it.
Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive
know,
production.
like, she's not
And he
saying
told me,
nothing funny.
overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting
Like, you
together.
get it.
They've
They're
only
not happy with
managed
their at-bats.
one
You've
base
been
runner
saying
in
that
this
shit all
game, so
year.
it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher,
Plays off 1-0.
Alfaro.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Peterson.
Who's he play?
He gets there and makes the play for the first
He ran
down.
away.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Night.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this one
That's their
bounds
first
around
hit of the
against the
game.
wall.
Is it?
And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
So that's
Yeah,
Buehler's
rally can
first
begin
hit
with the
getting up
single
after
swing of the
like
bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what
After
kind of roll
14
they can
innings.
get on. Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to
Second.
third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
that shit was tricky.
Walker stands at third with
99.
one gone in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Just let me show you my experiment.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch fouled away. Another full count pitch home. And he'll
Oh, BS!
This misses off the plate for ball
That's a
4.
call that we should have.
Up next from Miami, Gabby Guerrero. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Come
And
on,
this
you
is just
gotta
off
give
the
us a call,
outside
bro.
corner for a ball, 1-0.
We had a strikeout.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Another one sent foul. No runs, just one hit and one error so far for the Marlins. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly. This is now a 2-1 game.
JT Riddle.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
JT Riddle hitting 354. You
And
don't
a
have
high
him
strike
starting.
to begin the at-bat.
Holy
It's
Lord.
0-1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 5 homers and 15 RBIs.
Night.
How the hell did it just
If
reach?
you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
This fifth inning has been a little bit of work for you.
The next 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit.
Can't move. Bro,
Well, that's just the case of the road. You
I
gotta
know.
make a little bit
Literally,
better
you
pitches
could've
with
just
two
touched
strikes.
the
Jumps
ball.
ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls and
No
on
wonder
pitch
they
number
did
5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of it.
1 ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
No, how did he?
2 down,
even
runners
touch
at
it?
first and second.
Jesus, fun. I don't know what the hell. Buehler's pitch count just went up in this one.
This one's down to
End
third.
this, Turner, please.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
70 pitch.
I know,
Adam
but like,
Conley
dude, we
takes
should've
over
had a
to start
couple,
the 6th
like,
inning on the
I had a
mound.
strikeout. I had like, oh, bro, I did everything I could.
Oh, fuck. Let's go talk to the bullpen.
Number 61. Adam
Oh, whoops. Wrong one. Wrong guy.
Conley.
Start warming up, Mr. Long Reliever.
First offering on its way. There's a
Shut
fastball
up with
well
your
off the
beat
plate
LA
for a
chant.
ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike
Should've
one.
given the cut, but I wanted to do it like that. 70 twitches.
They
And
worked
this
that
is
way
low,
before.
ball
They
two.
worked
Bro,
that way.
I was trying to hit the marks. I was doing everything. I
We should have
could.
we should have got that strikeout call. We really should have.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
cut on the black.
Hit hard on the ground to
He did a
second.
30.
Gloved by Castro.
That
Sorry, I gave
Throw
it
to
the
first
wrong
gets him,
one.
so the
I told
leadoff
that
man's
before.
retired here to begin the sixth.
Fuck you, bro. It
So
happened.
that'll bring in the
I
Nationals
gave up a
rookie
2-run home
record
run
holder,
yesterday to
Cody
give us
Bellinger.
them.
He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in
0
the
for 2
ballgame.
is Bellinger. Oh
Sends
my
that one out
fuck.
of
If
play
I would
for
got a
strike
good swing
one.
time, it would have been 3-1. Fun man. Take the bunt.
Now the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Come
Low
on,
scoring
Bellinger. I
game
need
thus
you to
far,
do
2-1 here
something
in the
nice.
sixth.
Productive, get a base hit. Get a home run.
That was a good time.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Oh, very good. So.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike
Damn it.
zone for out number 2. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Sierra's under it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3
All
go
right,
the
but
Dodgers.
Bueller's game.
Ready once again,
kinda
Magneuris Sierra.
hot.
He'll start
So
things out in the
it's
6th.
pretty much
for a
done.
lineup that really hasn't found
Here
its
comes
groove in this one.
Ross Stripling.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll
Do it
see if
again.
they can start making some adjustments.
Stripling is
Ross
it's been a
Stripling
while.
enters to do the
before
pitching
he's
in the
worked some.
bottom of the 6th. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Fastball
come on,
didn't miss by much, and it's a full
Give
count
us a
now,
call,
3-2.
With the meat of the order
doing
due up next,
dirty,
you can
bro.
probably
Bouncers
expect to see
doing
something you can
dirty.
handle here with a full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Second baseman.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball,
Castro.
1-0.
Can I beam this thing?
Sierra aboard here at first with nobody out. A ball and a strike. Stripling has racked up over 70 innings on the mound, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Again, a 1-2.
Ooh,
And he
good
lays
pitch,
off it to
bro.
even the
You're
count
on it. Way to bring
2-2.
the righty too.
Well, one thing about
Switch it
him,
up
he's
on
an
him.
absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And that's in there. Base
Got
hit.
him.
That's number 1.
Got him. We get the faster speed out. That's
Way to
perfect.
get there though. Way to like act like, you know, because you acting like that made him
Base
stay.
hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw
Dude,
comes
it's like,
in
let me
and you
just-
get the force on the plate.
Oh,
To be honest, that
All right,
just can't
that
happen.
worked. All right, here comes Rafael Devers.
In now, Rafael Devers.
Jump,
Swinging
man.
a
What the
liner.
fun, bro?
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now
So
batting.
stepping in,
Catcher.
Jorge Alfaro,
Jorge.
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied into very shallow right. Verdugo is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
The
Neil
first
Walker.
baseman.
We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1.
Yeah, straight.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is on the ground over to first. And
There
the
we go.
threat will not
Ross
come to
Stripling
pass
works out
as
of
the
it.
inning.
Good job, Ross.
Aaron Guerrero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56.
Austin
Ready for another
Barnes.
shot now. Austin Barnes 0 for 2 from him so far this one.
Jesus.
Couldn't
Fun.
resist on that one.
99.
Nothing in 1.
Now I know how they feel.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in
That
time.
shit
Ball
is
3.
fast as hell.
You're gonna lay it in for you. Green light, baby. Green light for that insurance. Green
Light, let's go 3-1. Austin Barnes.
Insurance.
Let's go. I was just talking about how it's been a while since he hits a home run. Gets his 8th today.
Oh, way to work that.
Austin Barnes leaves the yard with a solo
108
shot.
on-
Home run
108
of the
off
season
the
for him,
bat.
and it gives
No
the
dollar.
Dodgers
Did
a
you swear
3-1 lead.
X.
Austin
Wow.
Bryce.
I
comes
think
on
I was
now,
just
and he'll
sitting
take
on
over
it,
with
bro.
nobody out in inning
He
number
said,
7.
get ready for the green light, sit on it. And I was
And the
sitting
next
on the
up will be
fastball,
Alex
and that's
Verdugo.
exactly what he
As he'll
did.
reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This 100th win was exciting.
To third.
Freaking double over there.
On to first, so a good
No,
bounce back
it
pitch
looks like
there as he
he
gets
went
the
for a
ground
heartbeat.
ball for the first out.
The center field.
Now at the plate, Chris
You wanna
Taylor. It
throw
was
the
a
Dean
walk
Chapman?
in his last trip.
Chapman warming up in the bullpen to redeem himself about yesterday.
First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
Bullshit.
They always do that to Taylor.
Where? I didn't even swing. You don't even see the bat. What?
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike.
That at bat was
And he
terrible.
makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired, 2 down now.
The shortstop.
Digging in now, Brandon
Brandon
Crawford. He was a
Crawford.
ground out victim last time
For,
up.
for Frankie, known
Set
as
and the
BBC.
pitch. And it's
Big
fouled
Brandon
away.
Crawford.
The 0-1 on its way. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
This is a first.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen.
1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run.
7th inning stretch.
Get up and stretch. It's 3-1 LA.
Alright, so
It
we
is
got
Curtis
one run.
Granderson.
And here we go with Aroldis Chapman. We're ready to
For the Marlins.
be a
Even though we're moving
flamethrower
into
and
the
come
back
in.
end of this game,
Help
they're
us
only
out here.
down by a couple
Yesterday
of
he had a
runs.
very,
That
very
old
hard
slow
day.
hit 'em, bloop in a
Very
blast.
sad
They
day.
could certainly use that right now.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
Today,
So
Frankie's
a
going
new
to try and
pitcher set to
execute.
take over now, and
With
here
Aroldis
he
Chapman
is,
with
the
probably a
fireballing
1, 2, 3,
left-hander
7 times
Aroldis
a strike one
Chapman.
to first ground.
No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count is 1-2 now.
I think that's where I should have
The
used
1-2.
yesterday. I just was throwing straight fastballs.
And he fouls this one
I
off.
wasn't thinking about his other pitches. I was like, fastball, Fastball.
He'll try again 1-2.
Fastball.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Pretty much like that.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off.
It's just so crazy how they could just foul.
Now another 1-2.
Just strike out already.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. Throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of
Chapman,
down
bro.
2 runs.
Here we go with this BS again.
And brings the tying run to the plate.
Come on,
we'll
Chapman.
see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Fly ball.
Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. But he gets back in.
I was like, wait, where's the call?
Peter O'Brien will come on to pinch
Peter
hit here in a
O'Brien
big
is
spot.
4 ER batting average.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That's by him for strike 1.
Austin Barnes is like, I love that one, brother.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2.
Night.
Got him.
And missed. He got him on strikes.
That was great. Austin Barnes is loving it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
Chapman,
Miguel
you have one more
Rojas.
man in
He
front
was
of you.
retired via the
And you
ground
got
ball
it
last time
with
up.
an easy pop-up.
Is there.
Well, that will end
Trouble with
Chapman's
this one,
night,
and
but he
the inning
gets
is over.
out of that double. Good thing
One
for
left for
Chapman.
Miami.
Yeah. He's
Your
tired from last
Steckenrider
night still.
has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Is
8th.
this who is this? A lefty or righty?
So here now is the pitcher, Aroldis Chapman. He's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the gate. Corey Seager is going to be asked to get things going here as a leadoff at the top of the 8th.
Smelly! Mike wants me to go with Joe Kelly. I was going to go with Jordan Hicks, but we'll go with Kelly.
There you go. Contact.
See, the thing what Seager does best is he gets hard contact. The problem with that is you got to get a hit. Like, stop putting it into play. Put it into play where you're gonna. To only 12,445. Put it into play where you're getting a hit. Like, don't put it into play just straight to Rafael Devers.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Granderson.
Like hard
He
contact,
gets there to
just
make
no
the
love,
play
bro.
for the first out of the inning.
And here comes Peterson.
Now in the box, Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Popped him up. Rojas over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Max Muncy will stride in
Muncy,
again,
who
and
also
before he
has a
takes
home
his
run.
cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. 0-1 the count.
That
You gotta be
fastball must
serious.
have a little
That's
late
a
life
pitch
on
I
it
missed.
because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. In his career against this pitcher, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. And he misses 2-1.
Little high
One
towards
thing's
my
clear,
face.
he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one.
Pitch
So
him
clearly
inside.
this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half
I
of
was
the plate.
hoping I
Gets
was going to
softly
hit
on
him.
the ground to first. And he'll step
All
on
right,
the
well,
bag
here we go to
himself,
the bottom
and
of
the
the
inning
8th
is
with
over.
Joe
Down in
Kelly.
order, and it's still 3-1. Joe
Coming out to
Kelly
hopefully
is on to pitch out of
get the
the
8th
bullpen
inning
in
of
the
work
bottom
and
half
then let
of the
James
8th.
come out and close it in the ninth.
Stepping up now, Magneuris
comes
Sierra.
frickin'
It's
99
been an
speed.
0-2 effort for him to this point.
0-1.
Fastball
Could
taken,
eat my
but that gets
97
the zone for a
fastball in his
strike.
face.
Pulled
Oh my
toward
goodness.
right center field. On the run is
Good thing
Verdugo,
Taylor's fast.
but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now.
The batter.
Here's
number
Starlin
13.
Castro. He reached
That was
out a
98
fielder's
on the
choice
bench.
previously.
Is that 100? Joe Kelly hit 100.
Eighth inning, this
101.
low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
2 to Starlin Castro.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's gonna throw it on 0-2. If you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fastball swung on and missed as they sent him
90.
down.
We're going back to that. Yeah, we're going back to
Like
Joe
he gave
Kelly.
up nibbling out of his zone trying to get him a chase. That wasn't
2 former
working,
Boston
so he
Red
reached
Sox
back
going
and
against each
fired
other.
a good old country hardball
Yeah, last
fastball
year
right
when they
by
won the
him.
World
No
Series.
better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Boy, that fastball
You like that
is
99
just
hit off of
sizzling
this
up
one,
there.
boy?
1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Give him the chair, Sean.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get
How,
a swing and a
though?
miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Peterson. He makes the catch. What a play
Let's
on
go.
the run.
Too easy.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger.
Hold up.
Might as well leave Kelly in there.
Jansen needs to get some work done, sir. I need you
Got
to be nasty with Jansen. It's been a minute.
first baseman.
Get a hit with Bellinger too, because his
First
streak's
pitch
on
of
the
the
line.
at-bat. Broken bat as
That
this ball's
works,
hit on the
too.
ground.
Hit him with the
Throw on
bat.
first to the out, and that
So if the
is
hit
how
streak
the
to
ninth
Belly
inning
gets
gets
over with his
underway.
legs, I don't think I was going to
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Turner, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah,
Here
not
comes
his
Jay
game
Chisel.
so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the
Here we
time.
go.
That's not really how baseball works, though.
No balls and a strike to count.
This is a non-custom channel. Oh my
Swinging
goodness.
strike, and now it's 0-2.
And 2 to Justin Turner.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Struck him out.
Whoopsies. Frankie's
Riding
reaction
into
to
the
that was
box,
just
Austin Barnes.
pushing his
Lifetime
hair
against
back
this
in like
particular arm. Not a big sample size.
1 to
0 for
3 is
1.
Austin Barnes with a solo
stretch.
shot and now a
Takes
base hit.
this the other way to right, and that is in there for
Austin
a
Barnes
two-out
looks
base
like
knock.
he's been having a big day.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will
In this
end
game
it.
for 100. This is the 100. This is it.
Leading off for the
We got 3 more outs until we get
Kenley
100.
Jansen is the man called on
end
to
it.
close this
Here we
one and
go.
earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching.
Liner
First
toward
batter
right
hit the
center.
right field and an easy play for Alex
Is there,
Verdugo.
and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. Here's Neil Walker. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 5. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
That cut is disgusting.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Jansen has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
He's a
Boy,
3-pitch
every
closer.
manager and pitching coach, Matty B, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy
Hi,
is
strike
certainly
2, and we're
not
down
afraid
to
attack the strike
1
zone.
more out
So he got
for
him
that
swinging.
100.
Neil Walker goes down,
And it's up to
they've
the
got
former
only
Met,
one
Yankee,
out
and
left.
Dodger, Curtis Granderson, to keep it alive for the Marlins.
First pitch coming, here it is.
He's
A
like,
little
holy.
tardy there, no balls
It's
and a
slow,
strike.
like, bro, it seems like his stuff is fast, but 91 for the cutter, like, that's kind of slowing down, man. 93 on the fastball. Cutter,
Miami down to their
fastball,
last strike.
slider high.
Fouled away.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Down to 1 more strike for the final out for the 100.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded grounded up the
Oh,
first
come on,
baseline.
Bellinger. You gotta
Dive,
make
but
that
he
play.
can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Bellinger having a rough
If you're
day.
the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight. So they lived
It's
to
up
fight
at
some
Gabby Guerrero. Their home run
Into the
leader.
box now, Gabby Guerrero. Line drive
And this
to
is
center
into the
field.
gap with Taylor with the speed. And Taylor over the shoulder
Ball game is
for the
over.
100th win.
Yes,
rolling
yes,
down the
good
track.
game.
That looked dangerous,
Oh, that
bro.
scared me.
hundreds of the season, and they've got as good a chance as
Oh, that
anybody
feels good to
win the
get
whole
100th
thing.
on the
You better watch
season.
out for these guys.
Wow.
Tonight's ball game comes
Man,
to a
that
close.
was, bro, that was
3-1 the final.
nerve-wracking.
The Los
I didn't think
Angeles
he was
Dodgers
getting to it.
get their 100th
what a
victory of the
hit.
season, best in the division. Not a surprise. Walker Buehler earns a league-high 18th win as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work.
For Walker
Kenley
Buehler.
Jansen
Only worked
closes
5
the
innings.
door for the save
But-
on his 31st
yeah.
of the campaign. So that just about
So
does
like,
it.
comment,
For Mark
subscribe,
Rose,
guys.
Dan
Jansen with the
Plesac,
save.
Tyler Watney, and our
Chris
entire
Taylor
crew on
was
that
probably
excursion.
the
You've
play.
been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Yes, sir. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being here for this 100th win, guys. Frankie with that Chris Taylor out. Bro, it was over the shoulder like.
I'm so glad.
You
I
better.
got nervous.
Yeah, so did I. So like, comment, subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Out.